All right, good evening, everybody. You might be wondering what we are doing live. You need to look very, very carefully on your screen, and you might maybe distinguish some very faint northern lights. The sky is still way too bright, but they are definitely there, fighting with the twilight. This is one of the very last nights that we are able to stream the Northern Lights for you guys. But as I promised, we are going to do different things as well, and we even already applied that today by doing a live stream from the middle of the reindeer herd. And that was a lot of fun to do. We had so many reindeer all around us, and beautiful weather, beautiful sunny spring weather here in Utsjoki. And we just watched the reindeer go about their business together. And now on the left side of the screen you can probably see some northern lights peeking through the twilight and stretching all across to the right. It is very faint. The sky is still very bright, but it's definitely there. You can see those little bit brighter vertical stripes coming from the twilight, and these are the northern lights. The sky will get darker in the coming hour, and if the light gets stronger, then we definitely see them. And of course, if they were stronger now, also we would definitely see them as well. But right now the activity is not that strong, so we have to do is just what's on the screen right now. Et bonsoir, Claude. We have a nice stripe now in the middle left of the screen, so the lights are slowly appearing. Hello Mildred and Stefan. Next season will be amazing too, but we will be showing you our beautiful Lapland during the spring and summer as well. And we will be streaming hopefully how the ice is breaking on the river, so stay tuned for that as well in the next few weeks. It depends on the years. Last year it just melted. Of course it was nice to see, but it was not the kind of special event that everybody's talking about. But who knows, maybe this year we do get an impressive breaking of the ice here on the Tenno River. So stay tuned and subscribe to our notifications. You will be the first to know when we show you the event live here from Utsjoki on the Tenno River. And Lauren, really happy that you enjoy all this. Mildred, those faint pillars, yes, they are northern lights, and we would clearly see them in the winter, but now they are barely winning the fight against the twilight. The sky will get a little bit darker in the coming hour, but I'm hoping for also some stronger lights to really win the battle with the twilight. And for those who missed it, today we've done something new. And we have streamed live from the middle of the reindeer herd. So this is available as a replay on both Aurora Holidays and my Facebook page, as well as on my YouTube page. So do take a look. It was a lot of fun, and it will give you an idea of all the things we have in mind for the bright season. So fear not. The northern lights are disappearing, but we will still be here with you and sharing our northern life with all of you guys. Sorry. And Adele, yes, it's quite bright. Of course, we see some stars now. We see some faint lights, but it's only getting a little bit darker in the coming hour, and then it gets back like that. And I think on the 14th, 15th of April, then the sky is even brighter than that at the darkest part of the night, and then we don't see the lights until 26th of August. Michael, glad you liked the reindeer live stream. And best wishes to you as well in Florida, and hope that you stay safe as well. And Paula, hopefully, yes, you will be able to make it here. But as I said, please stay with us during the summer. We won't have the lights, of course, because the nights are just as bright as the days. But we will be streaming live. We have a lot of things happening here in the late spring and in the summer. So please stay with us, keep following us, and you will be amazed about all what we can do here also in the summer. If you are new here, we are in Utsjoki, that's in the far north of Finnish Lapland. We are right on the border with Norway, and those hills in the background are actually Norway. And I am currently standing on the frozen Tena River. The river is the border between the two countries, and the border is a few meters in front of me. Joël, c'était mon plaisir de vous montrer toutes ces belles aurores boréales. Et comme je le disais, il y aura plein d'autres choses à voir pendant l'été, donc ne nous abandonnez pas. Let me turn 180 degrees to show you where we are. So we are looking now in the western direction, and we have the Sami Bridge on the horizon. These are the lights in the center of the screen. This is the bridge in the Utsjoki village that's going over the river and then to Norway. I can point it with my finger over there. So this is the Sami Bridge, and if you visit us here in Utsjoki, part of your package includes a village tour, and the bridge is part of the tour, and it's really fun. You can go walk on the bridge, walk to Norway, and if you are with us at New Year, you can celebrate New Year twice, because Norway, just on the other side of the river, is in a different time zone. and we continue 90 degrees more to the south, and we have here the beautiful cottages of Aurora Holidays and the restaurant, and you can see also our little gazebo here, so when you visit us in the winter the guides will make a fire for you there and you can stay warm and wait for the lights, and when they appear it's just very easy to jump out and watch, and the guides will also be taking pictures of you. The sky is still very clear. I can see a few clouds in the east. Hopefully they stay over there. And we are waiting for the Northern Lights. I have started this live stream because I saw a little bit of faint action that you could see a few minutes ago. And good evening, Christine. Hope you're okay. As you can see, we are still in the blue hour. The night is not dark and will not become dark at all tonight. It will just get a little bit darker, and you can particularly see it at the highest mountain or hill on the right of the image. Over there you can see how bright the snow is, and it's reflecting the twilight that's just behind the camera. Now let's move back to the north, just in case we don't miss anything. We still have quite bright twilight and some very, very faint northern lights. You can see those vertical streaks over there, but it's so faint that it's barely visible against the twilight. And to be honest, guys, I don't even see that to the naked eye. I only see it on the screen. I hope, by the way, that the sound is okay tonight. I have had a lot of technical difficulties yesterday and even this afternoon with the reindeer. So I hope everything is sorted out now. And you can see on the center right side of the image again 2 vertical pillars. That's still the Northern Lights. Still there, still trying to fight against the twilight. And Sylvia, good evening to you. Christina, yes, I hope that more planes can fly and that you guys are able to visit us here as soon as possible. Yesterday, as if COVID was not enough, the Finnish government has announced that salmon fishing on the river will be forbidden this year. And of course, we do understand that there is a very important reason to protect the salmon population, of course. But this is a decision that comes like a real blow in the face, not only for Aurora holidays, but I suppose for all the companies here in the area. This is what is one of the biggest drivers of the economy in the summer. So many cabins and cottages to rent on the river that are going to be empty all summer, and companies like Aurora Holidays that already cancelled the whole winter season are not even going to have the benefit of any kind of decent summer season. And as I said, yes, we need to protect the salmon, but it would have been good if all the deciders in the south had thought about it in the past 10 years and take some gradual measures instead of suddenly forbidding everything and totally killing the local economy. So that's really, really, really sad. And now all we can hope is that we can welcome some visitors next winter, hoping that those guys in Helsinki are not just going to invent a new reason to permanently kill the region. And Kenny, good morning to you. We do have some auroras. If you look very, very closely in the center of your screen, there is a very faint aurora fighting with the twilight. And Hilsje, goedenavond. So happy you're enjoying those live streams. You were probably at work earlier. We did live stream the reindeer from the herd in the wilderness. That was really cool. And soon we have the midnight sun, so we are going to do some live streams during the midnight sun season as well. So please don't forget about us in the next few weeks. We will still be there. Carol, we are too far to the north for a really good chance of the noctilucent clouds. They could be visible on a very rare occasion, but the noctilucent cloud season usually starts in the late May, beginning of June, and it's the midnight sun here, so we won't be able to see them. And there is a small chance to catch some at the end of the season in August, if they are still there when the nights get dark enough. Joël, oui, j'espère que l'hiver prochain sera plus serein, mais en attendant, on avait de gros espoirs pour l'été et tout a été annulé par les autorités à nouveau à cause de l'interdiction de la pêche. And Don, thank you for watching and for being there. It's been a fun season. Of course, we would have liked to have you guys here, but in the meantime, those live streams were pretty amazing to be sharing that with the whole world. And as I was saying, we will still do some live streams in the summer. No Northern Lights, but other things are coming. Hey guys, look! Woo! The lights are here. Bright enough. Whoa! I didn't expect this. Look at this. It's just above the twilight and it's strong enough. And it's bright. Nice, nice, nice. Well guys, maybe that's the last time. There's still a few days where it's going to be possible, but maybe that could be the last time. So if you're emotional like me, it's probably time to say goodbye. beautiful brief moment of Northern Lights winning against the Twilight. And it's also visible to the naked eye right now, so I'm pretty stoked to see this. Nice. It's not super bright, it's not super strong, but it's there. Hi Phil, nice to see you again today, just before midnight indeed, quite a bit earlier than yesterday. And they're definitely there, our beautiful Northern Lights. Not the strongest, but definitely here, and getting higher in the sky, and also now a little bit to the right. Marika, hello to you, and Anna Lucia, hi. Hope everybody's okay. Michael, yes, I agree, it's really gorgeous. And yeah, I got really excited by this really small display, but it's still there. Look guys, it's there. And the sky is getting darker. Maybe their activity is getting a bit stronger, so we get a good combination. We definitely have some activity now, so that was a good day to go live again. Carol, nice to have had you here. See you next time indeed. And Mahit, hello to you. Kei, yes, the Aurora is here. And Benjamin, the bright light above the horizon is indeed the sunlight. We are so far in the north that the sky doesn't get dark anymore at this time of the year. So we have Northern Lights and Twilight at the very same time here. And we have the beautiful Northern Lights now getting stronger again above the Twilight, and they are now clearly visible to the naked eye. I'm not going to lie to you, it's nothing spectacular right now. Last night we had a really bright show, and because it was towards the southern part of the sky, then it was also a lot darker. And Phil is asking when is the last sunset, and I think it's about something like 18th of May. I'm just checking. I forgot. Yeah, something like 16th of May is the last sunset. And then we have the midnight sun until 20th of July. And Elton, I'm not sure it's the last of the season just yet. Last year I saw them on the 12th, so we still have 4 days. And if we get strong lights, I would say we can see them until the 14th, maybe, if they get strong enough in the southern part of the sky. So there is still hope. I'm not going to lie to you, we need strong lights if we want them to be visible. And it's pretty cold tonight. It's been sunny all day, but it didn't go above 0 degrees. And it's plummeting quite fast now that the sun is gone. And it's probably something around -10 right now. And actually just checking -12, and it's supposed to go down to -15. So yeah, being in April doesn't mean that we have only warm weather. It can get also quite a bit chilly. And Paolo, hello to you. Phil, I'm not moving away from my microphone because the microphone is attached to me. But maybe when I turn my head or something. And Kaza, yes, it is very, very peaceful, completely silent here on the frozen Tenor River. Well, I'm starting to get tired of this microphone, Phil. I think it's not working anymore how it was supposed to. Checking that it is plugged, yes. and it's actually just in front of my mouth, so I really don't know what is happening. And Paolo, really happy that you like it. Yes, Phil, technology, and probably a mix of technology and cold weather not being the best friends in the world. And yes, Kaza, technology is, well, I wouldn't say a nightmare, but it is quite challenging when you try to operate in very cold conditions. Things break and stop working and freeze, and yeah, it's quite a difficult thing to handle. And you can see here some also faint streaks in the sky. The activity has gone down now again. And Phil, yes, I am streaming in HD from the middle of the frozen river. And, well, the little story about what was not working yesterday with the network is that I need to go a little bit further on the river to have a better line of sight with the telephone tower. And yesterday there was about 20 centimeters of water on top of the ice, and that meant that I couldn't go far enough on the ice, and I didn't have a good enough line of sight to the tower, and as a result the internet speed that I was getting was really, really poor. But it's been -10, -15 last night. It hasn't been warm today. It stayed under 0. And now, ta-da! The ice, the water is frozen again. And it's amazing how much of a difference 15 meters can make on cellular reception. So that was for the little boring technical story. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's a battle every day with the technology up here. And cask, yes, I'm really doing my best, but winter clothes is not designed to put the mic at the proper place. But yes, I agree with you. I'm just doing the best I can. I've tried to set it a little bit lower now again, and hopefully it will be a little bit better. Christina, I will stay on as long as it's clear and that the sky doesn't get too bright again. We do have some background lights, as you can see here. But yeah, it's just some background, but we just need a little spark, as you've seen throughout the season, and it can just then explode. Et bonsoir Nel, j'espère que vous allez bien. And Yvonne, hi, Germany. And again, so happy we have the whole world with us tonight. We have people from the Americas, Europe, of course, Japan. I haven't seen Australia yet today. Maybe Australia is still sleeping. And Cask from the UK, yes. And let's see what we have here. Some kind of very faint activity in the darkening sky. So everybody, welcome on our live stream here in Utsjoki on the frozen Tenno River here, and we have the beautiful cottages of Aurora Holidays behind me. This is the south behind me. We've had an amazing season, so in case this is our last Aurora live stream, I wanted to thank you all for being with us since the beginning of November. It's been amazing. Of course, we would have loved to have you guys here physically, but it's not always possible, and it's been actually very impossible now with the COVID. I will be continuing those live streams throughout the late spring and summer season. In just about 1.5 months, less than 1.5 months, the sun will be just touching those fells behind us. Well, maybe at the beginning it will go slightly behind the fells, but not under the horizon. So we'll have 24 hours daylight, and we will be showing you the 24 hours daylight, and this river is going to break open and melt, and this is also something really nice. So we'll be live streaming this as well a few times in the coming weeks. We have a lot of migrating birds coming up here, and I've had a blast photographing them last year, so if I find a good setup, I'm also going to try to show you some bird life live. Yeah, the sky is clear. It's minus 15 Celsius almost. I'm going to focus back on the stars, and we will keep the watch on the northern part of the sky. It's almost as dark as it will get now. So we just need a little spark in the auroras, and maybe we get a nice show before everything gets bright again. Let me check the time. It's 10 past midnight, so yeah, we have a little bit of time until it gets even darker. So for those of you who are not tired, stay with us, and hopefully we get a little bit of action. And let's move back to the north. Good night, Phil. See you tomorrow, indeed. Well, hopefully tomorrow. And Yvonne. Is still here. From Cask is still here. Ned. C'est officiel. Well, this microphone is driving me crazy. Sometimes it's too loud, and sometimes I think you can barely hear me. So, not sure what is happening. And Philga, well, please don't leave us until November. We are going to continue those live streams in the summer. Of course, no Northern Lights, but we'll be showing you all the beauty of the nature here. And by the way, the Aurora season starts again in the end of August. And good night, Desiree. And Apollonia is back from Australia. Good morning to you. See you indeed soon again, Desiree. Alors Thierry, je comprends rien à votre commentaire sur Facebook. Si vous êtes en train de dire qu'on est en train d'arnaquer les gens, c'est pas vraiment l'endroit. Et si vous avez des comptes à régler, c'est pas non plus l'endroit sur un direct. Yvonne, the light in the background behind the hills is actually the twilight. The sky is not getting really dark, and soon we will have the midnight sun, so that's why the end of the season is coming, because the nights are getting brighter and brighter. And yes, Yvonne, we will have those midnight sun streams. I actually, of course, I will be missing the Northern Lights, but I'm getting pretty much excited about what is happening soon. And those nightless nights, those 24-hour daylight are pretty amazing. And Deep Quake, you're very welcome. And Christine, yes, we do get, of course, colorful sunrises and sunsets until we don't have sunsets anymore. So on the 16th of May will be the last sunset until the 26th of July, I think. But yeah, in the meantime, we do get colorful sunset and sunrise. Not every day, of course, but it's the same in the UK as well. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes not. yeah, very strange weather in the UK, Christine. But now with the Sahara dust story, I understand what you meant with the colored sunrises and sunsets. No, the Sahara dust hasn't really reached as far north, at least I haven't seen. We have a little bit of faint stuff here in the sky in front of us. Nothing big anymore. Yes, Christina, I'm still on. But the lights are off.